Hello, good evening, and welcome to Sunday evening. 9:30. What are we doing on a Sunday evening at 9:30? We're going to make a batch of Rice Krispie treats. Now, I haven't made Rice Krispie treats in a long time, so I thought maybe it would be fun if we made them together. So, first of all, the house right now, we have our gate here so the boys can't get in. And we have, of course, our lights around the perimeter. And on the Alexa, we have Kristen Chenoweth and her Christmas CD, which I don't remember what it's called. Anyway, so I'll put you back up here. And here we go. So one of the main components of making Rice Krispie treats is butter. You gotta put butter everywhere. You gotta butter the pan. You gotta butter the spatula. You gotta put butter on the stove to melt the marshmallows. So we're gonna make two sorts of Rice Krispie treats this evening. The first one we're going to make is just the normal Rice Krispie treats using generic Rice Krispies. I was told earlier this evening by my mother that these are not the best things to use, but we're going to use them anyway. And we're going to make just the normal Rice Krispie treats with the Rice Krispies and the marshmallows. And we are going to put some melted chocolate chips on the top and put it in the refrigerator, and hopefully by tomorrow it will be nice and solid. And then I may or may not show you, but we're also going to make chocolate Rice Krispie treats using Cocoa Krispies with some peanut butter and a peanut butter and chocolate chip topping. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to do this really simply. I'm going to take the recipe from the back of the marshmallows. So the first thing we do is 3 tablespoons of butter or margarine. Now, so I have several things of butter here. This thing of butter is going to be especially for greasing the pan, greasing the spatula, greasing the bowl, so nothing sticks. So that will be this cube of butter. I'm also wearing the waitress hat tonight. Hopefully that will have some inspiration here as we make our Rice Krispie treats. I haven't mentioned that in the background, if you listen carefully, you can hear Kristen Chenoweth, one of my favorite Christmas albums. And I may have to stop and dance if she sings the Christmas Island song. I really like that one. Okay, so first we're going to do, I have a non-stick bowl or pan or whatever we call it. Non-stick, and I'm going to put it on my stove over here. And I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to read the instructions on the marshmallows. Okay? It's very simple. It's very short, very simple. And we are going to take, this is the microwave version. Oh dear goodness. We don't want to microwave. I don't want to microwave. So I'm going to have to, let's check the box. Does the box have a stovetop version of, it does not. Well, this is interesting. So let's try this again. Okay, this is the microwave version. Cooking, blah, 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 blah. You know what we're going to do? We're just going to put it in a pan. 3 tablespoons of butter. Excuse me. I'm back. 3 tablespoons of butter. Butter always comes with these wonderful little things here that you can check off the one that you need. We need 3 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to use my pineapple cutting board so not to get anything on the counter. It's a pineapple. And we're going to count 3 tablespoons of butter. Notice they are 3 tablespoons of butter and not 3 sales of butter. Anyway, so we're going to take our butter and we're going to put it in our non-stick pot. Non-stick pot. There goes the butter. We're going to turn the burner on, probably maybe on a medium for now. And we're going to get, we're going to measure out our marshmallows. Okay? So, we're going to open the marshmallows. make a little, there we go, get all the air out of them because it's not really opening like that should. So we're going to get the butter melting, and we're going to add 3 cups of marshmallows. Okay, so we have our cups over here. Yes. And we're going to add 3 cups of marshmallows. My hands are clean. I've washed them. So I'm going to measure out 3 cups of marshmallows. And it doesn't matter if they're all bunched together because they're gonna melt anyway. Okay? So, and I smell my butter starting to melt. So 3 cups of marshmallows, I believe it said. Let's see what it says. Oh, hello, butter. Okay, 3 cups of marshmallows. Yeah, 3 cups. I don't remember. It was so long ago. Oh, 5.5 cups of marshmallows. So we have, I'm going to turn it down so we don't burn them. And here we have 1. I bet this whole bag is 5.5 cups. I'm going to laugh if this whole bag is 5.5 cups. That's 2. Are you counting with me? Because I will forget. This is 2. This is 3. I bet the whole bag is 5.5. You know what? The whole bag is going in the pot. Okay. The whole bag is going in the pot. Okay. So much for measuring. Okay. So we have our pot with our marshmallows. I'm going to take a rubber spatula. I'm going to put a little butter on it. So when I stir my marshmallows and butter, it won't stick to my spatula, which is brilliant, I should say. I put the heat at about we're now at about medium high. Okay, I'm gonna let this sit for a second, just for a second, and in that second, I'm going to butter my pan. Butter the sides as well as the bottom. I've already added butter to the marshmallows. You came a little late, Stephanie, sorry. Okay. I buttered the pan with the butter. Set this aside. Fantastic. I'm going to stir my marshmallows. And butter, sorry. Stirring my marshmallows and butter. The heat is still at about half of high. So, oh yes, Tony, I have spiders everywhere. But they won't get into the Rice Krispie treats. Can you see the spider? Oh, interesting. I keep them around. It keeps the pests down. They don't bother me. They don't bother them. All right. I turn the heat down, and as I do that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add my Rice Krispies to my bowl. Thank you. I wore it just for you. All right, so, oh, these are really small Rice Krispies. Yep, Mom is always right. Use real Rice Krispies. Okay, so we want 6 cups of Rice Krispies. Where's my cup? Stir. We're getting there, we're getting there. Gotta hurry up. 6 Rice Krispies. Let's count everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, more. And 6. Okay. Stirring the marshmallows, which is almost ready. I'm going to move this out of the way a little bit so I can get in front of it. All right. I have a little thank you for coming bag here at the bottom. Okay. Almost there. All right. Uh-oh, 2 bowls. All right. Here we go. And in goes the marshmallows. Okay, take the heat off. Be back to you in a second. We're going to go ahead and mix these up together. How was your day? I have to tell you about my day. So as I stir this in here, today I just finished my 6th show in 3 months. Can you believe that? 6 shows with only like a couple weeks in between. It's been a really busy couple of months. And you haven't learned how to pour so we can see. Sorry. The next batch I'll pour so you can see. Sorry. You know, all I got is a phone. My crew is probably, my shooting crew, they're probably at the gate watching to see if I'll let them come in. But you know what? They're not coming in. Anyway, so yes, I finished my run of A Christmas Carol at the barn, at the Hill Barn today. And had a really big couple months with just doing some playing, and that's been great. So what we're going to do here is we are going to put the marshmallow or the Christmas treats into the buttered pan. Can you see that? Okay. I'm going to put the marshmallow, the Rice Krispie treats into the pan. And you can hear Kristen sing Silver Bells as we do this here. Okay. Fantastic. We are going to... Hello. Where did you go, Mr. Facebook? Oh, there you are. We are going to put a little butter on my hands. Buttering up the hands. And we're going to go ahead and press this into the pan. Okay? Press this down into the pan. Sorry. Pan. Pressing it into the pan. Okay? That's what I'm doing, so nice and level. Okay. Okay, hi. So this is what we're going to do now. We are going to fix this here. We're going to melt some... We're going to melt some chocolate chips. Okay, So we are going to melt some chocolate chips in the microwave. So there is a trick to doing that in the microwave. And the trick is not to burn them, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and open our bag of chips. I'm using Ghirardelli semi-sweet chips, one of my favorites. Okay, we're gonna give the whole thing in. All right. So here's the trick. We're going to use the microwave. There's the door. We're going to use the microwave to melt our chips. So the best thing to do is I'm going to go ahead and get another spatula and put a little butter on it. Okay. So what we do with this is the trick to melting chocolate chips in the microwave is to go at short spurts. So we're going to go about 30 seconds. So the rest of my day. So we finished up A Christmas Carol at the Hill Barn, and I did one more service at OLA for the Filipinos. I was part of the Singbongabi at Our Lady of Angels this evening, and I was honorary Filipino for the evening, which is always fun. They're always lots of fun to play with. And okay, so we're at 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Take it out. See where it's going here. Okay? Mix it up. Kind of move it around. I'm going to put it in for 30 more seconds. And anyway, so that was the evening. I think what we're going to do next is we're going to put this over here. This is our Rice Krispie treats over here. And I have another pan because I think we're just going to go ahead and start on the other version of this. So what we're going to do is, let's see. Eek. Hold on. See, our chocolate has started to melt. So the best thing to do is stir it up. Okay. Stir it up. It's starting to seize up a little bit. I may add a little milk to this in a minute. So we're going to put this in for 10 seconds. Make it 20. And if you listen really carefully, Kristen's singing Christmas Island. I just love it. So what we're going to do, we're going to have to wait for this to temper a little bit more. So we're at, here we go, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. And we take it out again. Oh, it's starting to look better. Oh, it's starting to look really good. Okay. So, I think we can do about 10 more seconds on this. There wasn't water in the measuring cup. Thank you, Stephanie. Okay, it was very dry. All right, I think, you know what? I think we're good. So we're gonna put this here. Now, mind you, I have never done this before. This will be the first time I'm making Rice Krispie treats and putting chocolate on them. If it doesn't work, I'm blaming Andrew, who said, oh. So we're gonna move down here again. Eek. Perfect. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pour the chocolate chips on to the Rice Krispie treats. In a canoe. It's my favorite line. She does it so well. You listen to Jimmy Buffett's song, Christmas Island. I'm sure it doesn't surprise any of you, but it's a great song. Okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and spread on our Rice Krispie treats. Try to be even as possible. I'm going to put this down. So yeah, that was my day, and that's been my last couple months. You know, like I said, I did 6 shows in 3 months. Started out with West Side Story at CMT in July. Play a little keyboard for them. That's always fun. And then I could play West Side Story again at the Hill Barn. And after that, I played in the pit for San Mateo's production of Never Again Ever to Play. What's that thing called? Addams Family. Never Ever Again. Actually, I'm not a lefty, Stephanie. I'm the camera makes it look like everything I'm doing is backwards. So I'm actually a righty. So the camera just kind of does that. Okay. Yeah, Addams. Never again, never again. Oh, hi, Rick. Had a great time playing Addams Family, but I never ever have to play Addams Family again. Ever again. Ever again. Anyway, and then I went ahead and I played a production of Disaster at Menlo Middle School, which was a lot of fun and anything but a disaster. We had so much fun. The kids were so excited and they were doing such a great job. And then I think the highlight of my fall, though, I have to say, was working with Hillsdale High School and vocal and musical directing and conducting Beauty and the Beast. It was a wonderful show. The kids were fantastic. And I think I've spread the hell out of this. And we just had such a wonderful time. And then I got to play, I got to do Sweeney Todd at Aragon, and that was fun. It was a pit of like 20-something people, and that was amazing. Students and adults, amazing students at Aragon. I don't know what happened on stage, 'cause I couldn't see a thing. But, and then I finished off my 6-show run with A Christmas Carol at Hill Barn. And we had a wonderful band, and the band was fantastic, and people were fantastic, and of course playing with the wonderful Rick Reynolds, which is always a treat. You learn so much when playing with Rick, and it's just so much fun. Okay, so here's this. This is going to go over here, and we're going to go ahead and get started with our chocolate ones. And this is going to be different because we are going to add peanut butter. Now, how do you add peanut butter? Well, I have no clue. But we're going to do this. So we're going to start with our 3 tablespoons of butter. And there's 4 left here. I'm using actually real peanut butter. Well, Safeway version of peanut butter. And I think Rosie, I think I'll melt it with the butter, and then I will add the Rice Krispies. Oh no, the marshmallows. So Stephanie, I am putting butter in my pan. 3 tablespoons of butter. Once again, I'm using tablespoons of butter and not sales of butter. Okay, so here's our 3 tablespoons of butter. into our pot. And I'm just going to guess. I'm not going to melt it in the jar. Who would melt peanut butter in a jar? I hear. I am not using the other pan because I have another pan. So I'm just going to do it. It takes 10 seconds to wash a pan. All right. Okay, so I'm just going to eyeball some of this peanut butter. All right, so let's see here. Really? Yes, if the jar were glass. But it's plastic. Angela, please tell me the jar was glass and not plastic. Oh, dear goodness. Okay, I'm going to put maybe a quarter of this in the in my butter. Okay. Peanut butter, anybody? Plastic? Oh, Jesus. Peanut butter? Okay. I do have one more. All right, so we're going to go ahead and melt this down. While we do that, we are going to butter our pan with our buttering stick. Buttering the sides, buttering the top or the bottom. Yes, I will use the butter for other things. I've touched it. I can eat off it. It's fine. It's just butter. I'm buttering my pan. All right. Yuck. Oh. Alexa, play it again. Okay. I am taking the Rice Krispie Treats to school tomorrow for a cookie exchange. The butter and the peanut butter are melting just fine. In the meantime, where is my other bowl? Here it is. I'm going to put my 5 scoops of my 5 scoops of Cocoa Krispies this time. Keeping an eye on my butter and my peanut butter. Melting that down. Still on a medium-high heat. And I'm going to go ahead and put my 5 scoops, or is it 6? Oh, God. Mess. I knew it was going to happen. Something was going to go over. 6 cups of cereal. Now my floor is all crunchy. Leo would have a heyday if he came into the kitchen right now. But he is not going to have a heyday. Help me count. This is 3. I'm going to mess up. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Fantastic. Oh. Can't let my butter and peanut butter start to burn. So, oh, smells like peanut butter. Okay. Let's see if I can move you over here. So we're here at the ow. We're going to go ahead and melt this down. It's almost melted. We're going to add assuming our 5.5 cups of marshmallows, assuming that's what it is. If not, then, okay. I'm going to go ahead and pop this in. This goes in the thank you very much bag. and we go ahead and we melt down our marshmallows. Chocolate marshmallows. How cool is that? Guys, if this works well, I'll bring some to Sweeney in June. Because as you can tell, this is not very hard. All right? So what we're going to do is we're going to melt this down. We're going to add to our Cocoa Krispies. And while that sets a little bit, we're going to melt some chocolate and we're going to melt some peanut butter chips. And we're going to go ahead and swirl those together on top and then put them in the refrigerator overnight to chill. So we're melting right now we are melting our peanut butter and our butter and our marshmallows. It was 3 tablespoons of butter, not to be confused with 3 sails of butter, and some peanut butter, which I just kind of like went whatever, and then 5.5 cups of marshmallows, which we figured out was probably the whole bag of marshmallows. So, which kind of makes sense. Anyway, this looks like we're ready to pour on our Cocoa Krispies. Okay, so we're going to move you over here so you can watch it being poured. Okay, hello. Hi, Steve. Oh, hello. Yeah, so, all right, so we're going to go ahead and pour this mixture into our Rice Krispies. It's a little toasty here. And Alexa didn't catch my last command, so at the moment, we are musicless. Okay, uh-oh. Keep it in the bowl. Okay, so we'll do some fancy folding. These Rice Krispies, Cocoa Krispies do not want to stay in the bowl. And the folding is not going as well as the first one did. Maybe because of the mixture has the peanut butter in it. It's okay, we'll clean up later. Okay. And we're going to go keep folding this. Oh, there it is. Okay, I was wondering where all the liquid went. All right, we're going to fold it in here. I have any stories to tell you about folding. Angela, are you feeling better? We totally missed you today. If I have to sing People Look East one more time by myself, oh. We had a lovely time. We did play Diane's CD for a little bit before communion, and that was lovely. Everybody was very happy about that. And it was Father High, so there was no connection really, so we didn't really mention it to him. And so anyway, and what else did we do? And you know, and Teresa played really well, and it was nice. It was good, and it was just me at 11:30, and that's always fun. So I hope you're feeling better, sort of. Okay, all right. I think we are ready to pat. Okay, so I think we're ready to go ahead and plate this in here. We have our pan. We're going to go ahead and scoop this in. Okay. For those of us just joining us, this is a made-up recipe of Cocoa Krispies with peanut butter in them. So we're going to go ahead and pat this down. I'm going to go ahead and butter my hands up a little bit. And I'm going to pat this down so it's nice and even. Don't forget the corners. I always forget the corners. It's like making a bed. You always forget the corners. Okay, so we pat this down, and it looks like it's pretty even. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put this over here. In the meantime, Alexa, play Sesame Street Christmas. Yes, I did say, Alexa, play Sesame Street Christmas. One of my favorite.
Sesame Street, Christmas collection by Sesame Street on Amazon.
Right. I just woke up Alexa again. Okay. Let's see here. I don't seem to have the right measuring. Hold on. Here we go. Another ball. Okay. Funny. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to melt half a bag of Reese's peanut butter chips. Half a bag. Or a little more. We're going to go ahead and melt that in the microwave. So 30 seconds first. 30 seconds first. Ha ha ha. Everyone thinks they're a character, don't they? Anyway, so we're melting our peanut butter chips now. It's really interesting to find out just how the peanut butter chips melt, as if it's any different than how the chocolate chips melted. Well, nothing really happened. So 30 seconds more after we stir it. Let's get a spoon. Another spoon here. Let's stir it up here. Oh, wait, it did melt. All right. So, okay, so we're going to go another 30 seconds. Maybe 20 seconds. Oh, that's a good idea. I wonder if Alexa could do that. I'm going to ask, see, that's a really good idea. Hold on, let me check. Alexa, play 70s Christmas music. There's a playlist for 70s Christmas music. I'm not sure what that means, but we'll see. Okay, so, oh good, woohoo. This can go about another 10 seconds. We're not quite melted. We're almost melted. We're not quite melted. 10 more seconds on the peanut butter. In the meantime, we have, where's the other, oh. We're going 10 more seconds on the, we're going with the chocolate chips also. So, about half a bag of chocolate chips. We're totally guessing. My peanut butter looks really, really good. My peanut butter chips. It's a little thick, but we'll see how that will work. Okay, 30 seconds for the first chocolates. Okay. I love Barbara's Jingle Bells. And I have to say, the first time I ever heard it was this year. Don't ask. Anyway. Hello, Jenny Lynn. Are you finally home? No chips. Classic is best. What does that mean, no chips? Like a candy bar or something? Chips are just easier to deal with, in my opinion. They're just easy to deal with. All right, so we can go about 30 more, so maybe about 20 seconds on the chocolate chips. I'm a little worried about the peanut butter chips. I'm just not sure how this is going to spread very well. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, let's stir again and see where we are with our consistency. We're going 20 more seconds on the chocolate chips. Thanks for joining me tonight. So at the moment, we're waiting for the chocolate chips to melt in the microwave. All right. Let's stir it up a little bit more. Stirring. And this is going to go in for 10 more seconds. And here we are waiting. We're going to put the chocolate and the peanut butter on the Cocoa Krispy Rice Krispie Treats. I may put this back in for about 5 seconds. It's a little thick. I'm not sure how well it will spread, so we'll see. So as you know, the trick to melting chocolate to temper chocolate in the microwave is to, never go more than 30 seconds, and 30 seconds is only at the initial time. Then after that, lower increments, 10, 20, 10, etc. Okay, my chocolate looks good. I'm going to put the peanut butter back in for about 2 seconds because it's really, really sticky. Five seconds actually for the peanut butter chips. And we have our okay. This is a little better. Okay, so here's what we're going to try and do. We're going to try and swirl the peanut butter and the chocolate on the top of the Cocoa Krispy Rice Krispie Treats. Say a prayer. I'm going to start with the chocolate. See, this kind of drizzles quite okay. It kind of drizzles okay. We're drizzling. Can you all see that? I'm totally making this up. I don't do that well, but I am. So there's a drizzle there. And let's see if the peanut butter will drizzle. Oh. Well, it's pouring. So maybe it'll spread in with the chocolate. I think that's what we're going to try and go for. Go ahead and get the peanut butter on without making it all glumpy. Okay. All right, try and get any more. Okay, let's put some more chocolate on here. This is kind of amazing, actually. I have a lot of chocolate left over, but I feel like I don't have the peanut butter. So I could sing a song, I guess. What can I sing? People look east, the time is near of the dawning of the year. Make your heart plain as we are able, trim the hearth and set the table. People look east and sing today, love the guest is on the way. First be glad, da 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 da. I can sing my makeup words that I always make up every night, every day, because I don't know the words. So I don't know the bird verse. Love the bird is on the way. Love the bird is on the way. There we go. We got the bird in. Bird is on the way. We did sing O Come, O Come Emmanuel today. A lot. And I'm like, oh God, O Come, O Come Emmanuel. We did get through 7 verses of O Come, O Come Emmanuel during communion at my tempo. And, well, this didn't look like I wanted it to, but, I think this is good. I think this is going to be good. What's your favorite Christmas carol? Does anybody have a favorite Christmas carol? I don't know. Favorite Christmas carol? I'm kind of on the Sandy Patty thing right now, and Come and Worship the King right now is like on the top of my playlist. Come, let us worship the King. Jesus the Savior is born, etc. That was for you, Nancy. I've avoided it all. This is the first weekend, I think, that we actually did O Come, O Come Emmanuel. So, and it was Rejoice, Rejoice, Emmanuel. And rejoice. We're done with rejoicing. So we are not doing that next week. We will not be. Next week will be soon and very soon. And very soon, like the day after. Anyway, so this did not look like I wanted it to. But you know what? I think it looks really good. This looks really good. So this is the Cocoa Krispies with peanut butter, and then a peanut butter and chocolate topping. All right, guys, you know what? Our cooking is over for the day. I have to clean up, and I need to mop up the floor because Leo will have a heyday in here if I let him in here. And he's been actually sitting there. Let's go see him really quick. He's been sitting here. Leo has been sitting over here. Say hi to Leo, everybody. He's sitting there watching me cook. And over here, if you could see him, Ben is over there. I don't think he sat down. Maybe, I don't know why. But anyway, so they've been kind of out of the kitchen. Anyway, it's been a lot of fun, and thanks for watching. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Christmas. God bless us, everyone.